Hey guys, in this video, I'll be talking about my top 3 hosting options for WordPress. I'll share my experience using them as well as the reasons why they are my top 3. But before we begin, I'll be sharing a discount link in the description below. I've used these links myself to save money and you should too. Alright, my first pick is SiteGround, and this is probably the best choice for beginners. Why? Well, it's because it's the most convenient hosting platform out there of the 3. I was surprised how easy it was to use. They have a very friendly user interface and you could all do the tedious parts of hosting with just a few clicks. Installing it doesn't take a lot of time, and they have a starter tool that can instantly create functioning website. And no, you don't need any experience in coding to use this starter tool. And it isn't a problem if you have an existing WordPress website because SiteGround has an automatic migration feature. All I needed was to click on their super fast WordPress auto migration tool and follow the steps. SiteGround also has good pricing. I'm only paying $3.99 a month to host my website, which is very affordable. They also give you a ton of freebies like 10 gigs of storage space, free SSL, free CDN, daily backups, and a lot of other features. It's actually a very sweet deal. But I'm not a big fan of the pricing because the $3.99 subscription lasts only for the first year. The actual price is $17.99 a month. So keep this in mind when you sign up for SiteGround. I'd say that SiteGround is a hosting platform you could rely on. They have tons of tools that automate the tedious parts of web hosting, which is why I recommend it for beginners. Now, if you like tweaking your WordPress website, then you might like this, Kinsta. Now, Kinsta is all about optimization. What's interesting is that it was built on Google Cloud Platform, making it one of the fastest hosting platforms available right now. But its performance does come at a cost. And I meant that literally. The lowest subscription you can get right now is $30 a month, which is far from affordable. Even though it's pricey, I still think that Kinsta is still worth it because aside from optimization, they also give you a ton of freebies like SiteGround. I'm talking about free CDNS, 10 gigs of storage space, and access to the premium migration tools, which are better than SiteGround's migration tool, and that one was really good. And I almost forgot, Kinsta also has its very own APM tool that you could optimize your website. APM tool are programs that help you see how well your site is performing. Now, the APM tool isn't for beginners, and it has a lot of complicated functions, but thankfully, Kinsta has a tutorial on its platform to teach you how to use it. Don't worry if you still don't understand at first, because you can always ask customer support to teach you. They usually respond in a few hours, and they were very nice enough to walk me through the process of using the APM tool. So even though Kinsta can be a bit pricey, it's still a reliable hosting program. It's one of the fastest options on the list, and I recommend it for people who want reliable website performance. Last but not least, my third pick, Hostinger. This one is actually my favorite of the 3. It's not as beginner friendly as SiteGround or as fast as Kinsta, but it beats both of them when it comes to price. Hostinger is very affordable. I only paid $2.99 a month for it, and it came with freebies like domain, free migration, AI tools, and 100 gigabytes of SSD storage. The AI tools are very convenient, by the way. You could easily function the website with it, and it sort of reminds me of SiteGround. But just like SiteGround, the $2.99 subscription only applies for a year. The renewal price is still pretty affordable at $7.99 a month. Another thing I like about Hostinger is that it's also pretty fast for its price. They use LiteSpeed web server, which speeds up your website loading time. Now, it may not be as fast as Kinsta, but it should be fast enough to give your visitors a good user experience. So if you're looking for a hosting platform but don't have a budget, then I recommend that you give Hostinger a try. So overall, all 3 of these hosting platforms have things that they are really good at, and it's up to you to decide which one is the best fit for you. If you want convenience, you have SiteGround. If you want optimization, you have Kinsta. And if you value a good deal, then you have Hostinger. And speaking of deals, if you're planning to sign up for any of these hosting platforms, remember to use my discount link in the description below. You're welcome. And that's it. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.